the land of Whisperton Wake, a realm shrouded in magic and mystery, a dark shadow began to cast its influence. A malevolent sorcerer named Malgrim had risen to power, spreading fear and darkness throughout the once vibrant land. The creatures of the forest, the townsfolk, and even the wise dragons that once soared the skies lived in constant dread. Amidst the chaos, a group of noble elves known as the Guardians of the Grove emerged as the last hope for Whisperton Wake. Led by the courageous elf warrior Lindara, the Guardians possessed unique gifts granted by the ancient spirits of the land. The heart of Whisperton Wake was its enchanted forest, a sanctuary of life and magic. But Malgrim's dark magic had begun to wither the trees and corrupt the creatures. Lindara and her companions, the swift archer Aylar, the wise mage Ivania, and the gentle healer Aranis, gathered under the oldest oak tree in the forest to discuss their plan. Ivania, her eyes glimmering with ancient wisdom, revealed a prophecy that spoke of the land's salvation. When the four spirits of the elements are awakened, and the lost treasure of the dragons is found, Whisperton Wake shall be restored. Thus began the Guardians' epic quest. They ventured through dark forests, treacherous mountains, and ancient ruins, facing menacing creatures and cunning thieves who had allied with Malgrim in exchange for power. As they journeyed, the Guardians uncovered clues about the four elemental spirits. The spirit of fire resided atop the fiery peak of Mount Emberheart. The spirit of water dwelled deep within the serene Heart Lake Falls. The spirit of earth was guarded by the colossal stone golem of the Whispering Caves, and the elusive spirit of air was rumored to flutter among the winds atop the Cloudcrest's spire. With bravery and determination, the Guardians faced each elemental trial, proving their worthiness to the spirits. Each spirit bestowed upon them a unique gift: the flame of courage, the tear of wisdom, the Stoneheart's resilience, and the Whispering Zephyr's grace. These gifts would aid them in their final confrontation with Malgrim. Meanwhile, their path led them to a fabled treasure, the Heartstone of the Dragons. Forged by the ancient dragons to preserve the balance of magic in Whisperton Wake, the Heartstone had been lost for centuries. The Guardians embarked on a perilous journey through dragon-haunted caves and crumbling temples, unlocking riddles and deciphering ancient scripts until they unearthed the Heartstone. Armed with the elemental gifts and the Heartstone, the Guardians confronted Malgrim in his sinister fortress. The sorcerer unleashed monstrous creatures and summoned the very darkness itself to defend him. But the Guardians, united in purpose and strength, tapped into their newfound powers. Lindara wielded the flame of courage, turning it into a blaze that consumed the darkness. Aylar's arrows, empowered by the tear of wisdom, struck true, dispelling Malgrim's illusions. Ivania harnessed the Stoneheart's resilience, creating a shield that deflected Malgrim's attacks, and Aranis, with the Whispering Zephyr's grace, channeled healing winds to mend her companion's wounds. With a final surge of power, the Guardians combined their elemental gifts with the Heartstone's magic, overwhelming Malgrim. The sorcerer's dark tower crumbled, and he was banished, his malevolence shattered by the forces of light and unity. As the sun rose over a rejuvenated Whisperton Wake, the Guardians of the Grove stood at the heart of the enchanted forest, their unity and bravery having saved their land. The elemental spirits danced in the skies, and the wise dragons descended from the heavens to bestow their blessings upon the heroes. Whisperton Wake flourished once more, its forests alive with vibrant colors, its townsfolk celebrating newfound hope, and its skies soaring with majestic dragons. The Guardian's tale became the stuff of legends, inspiring generations to come. And so, dear listener, remember the power of unity, bravery, and the enduring magic of hope. May you find inspiration in the Guardian's journey and carry their story in your heart, a beacon of light in times of darkness. Now, rest well, for your dreams are safe in the land of Whisperton Wake.